Hello friends, welcome to this new tutorial on drawing the most easiest hyperrealism, which is a folded paper. Before you start, the first step of this hyperrealism will be to take a picture with a real folded paper, in such a way that you can clearly see the shadows. Do not choose the light source in such a way that no shadow or less shadow is visible. After that, take a photograph, such that your point of view is front view and parallel to the object. This is one of the most easiest hyperrealism, as it will require less colored pencils and less details. As you can use a ruler to draw the folds of a paper, I highly recommend using a ruler to sketch the picture. In this drawing, I will be using Strathmore Bristol 300 series smooth paper. I have used a 5H pencil to draw the outline. There is no need to get the likeness of your drawing, like when you draw a portrait. But sketching the shadows is an important task, so make sure you sketch them well. Always use lighter strokes to draw. A 5H pencil has more clay content, so it tends to be harder and light. You can use 2H, 3H, 4H or 5H. You can even use a mechanical pencil if you use light strokes, but other pencils are preferred. Also, I have used Prismacolor pencils for coloring. Once you have sketched the outline, you can start with the shadows. For darker region, I have used 70% warm gray. If you do not have Prismacolor pencils, you can use dark gray. When you take the picture, notice the different layers of shadow formed. The shadow just beneath the fold will be the darkest, and as it goes farther it gets lighter. The torn paper was my first attempt, that is the drawing which you can see on the left. As it was my first attempt, I did not record the video. You can also see a sketched egg. If you want, I will upload the videos of drawing the hyperrealism of egg. Please do comment your opinion. I have used silver as my next layer of shadow. Depending on the colors you have, you can pick a light shade of gray. Also, I have used lavender color for the paper beneath. Later I will be using light blue as well. It will make your drawing look stand out. A tint of blue will make your drawing different from the background white color. I have used a blue-violet lake to make blue shades. If you have made it this far, please like my video and support my channel. In the finished picture on the left, notice the different colors of the shadows. See how the shadow is darker in some areas and lighter in other areas. These small change of color and shadows make your picture 3D. Also notice that the lavender color and bluish tint is more visible over the paper beneath. These are small details which can make huge difference. As light is limited over the paper below, add more colors to them. It is a general idea that the paper below will be darker, so to make it realistic, adding more dark colors will be suitable, which is not entirely true. In this case, adding more color can make the drawing realistic, as the paper is white. Notice the folds below and at the edges of the paper. The edges are more visible at these places. See how the edge are less visible as we move closer to the light source. Here the light source is on the top right of the drawing. Many of you will be thinking an egg or a sphere will be easier to draw than a folded paper, but actually it is more difficult. You can start with torn paper as well. In that case, you will need to draw the edges using freehand drawing. Whether to choose a torn paper or folded paper is up to you. The procedure is almost the same except for the outline. While making this drawing, try not to copy my picture, rather, as I said, take a picture from real life to draw. You will be surprised by the amount of colors which you will use even for this small piece of paper. Getting an idea of shadow is of importance as well, which you will be able to learn more from real life. The edges of the paper near the light source will be brighter. So to give that effect I have used white gel pen to outline over the edges. This will be an icing over the cake. If you have made it this far, please subscribe to my channel and support me. After coloring with colored pencils, use white colored pencils to blend the colors well. It makes the drawing more realistic. Also, do not make sharp edges for shadows. See how it turns blurry at the edges? That's how it looks. It will look different under different light source. For example, it will be more darker under a candlelight or a bulb. It will be more sharper as well. Please bear this in mind while drawing. Different light sources produce different shadows. If you are not feeling confident enough, you can try this drawing with graphite pencils. Later try it with colored pencils. You can try it with any colored pencils. I have used Prismacolor pencils. That does not mean it's impossible with other colored pencils. I hope that this tutorial was helpful. See you soon in next video. Goodbye.